It's the Western Conference on display, featuring the Minnesota Timberwolves. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. I'm Kevin Harlan. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Ricky Rubio is out there with Levine. Then it's Wiggins. Then it's Garnett. And it's T. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
The Lakers might have sunk to the bottom of the Western Conference last season, but they still put up a pretty good fight against a lot of Western Conference teams.
You know, one thing this Lakers group last year always played with was pride. I mean, that should be a given, but that's not always the case. Sure, it was a down year, but they weren't just going to pack it up and give up and let their bitter rivals have the best of it.
Now here's Wiggins. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And the fadeaway was about his only option there. Really good defensive position.
And Kobe, here we go. No one near Randall as he lets it go. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. And that was a silver lining for the Lakers. They did manage to save some face with tough performances.
Yeah, but when it comes down to it, last year was a lost cause for them. Between the injuries and everything, I mean, you can never count the Lakers down for too long in the West, and I think they'll be back. But, boy, last year was tough.
Hibbert with a screen for Kobe. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter, and he gets it to go.
Talk about confidence to pull up from out there. And what skill to knock it down. That's major league there, folks.
Well, you got to love just the swagger, the ability to pull up from there and just show the defense what he's made of.
Here's T. And he tries off the glass. Oh, good. Minnesota on D. Bryant dishes to Randall. Takes it off the glass. Randall's got his second bucket of the night.
That's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over again.
And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. Baseline try. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. We'll go to Doris Burke, who moments ago spoke with head coach Flip Summers. And Doris, what do you have to say?
They'll be up against one of the true giants of the league in Roy Hibbert. And he talked about how impressed he is with Hibbert's dedication to improving his game, saying he's gotten better year after year. And now is one of the guys you have to account for really at both ends of the floor. Defensively, you've got to get low and try to root him out of the paint. And then on offense, we'll probably look to put him in pick and rolls to test his mobility. Seems like a smart strategy, guys. We'll see how they do.
Thanks, Doris. And stolen by Russell. On the wing, Bryant. He's got 5, and he gets it to go.
Good work to tack some more points onto this lead.
Those are the kind of possessions they can build on and begin to pull away here.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Garnett. Shabazz Muhammad comes in for Wiggins. Martin's checked in for Levine. And Miller's subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Now here is Miller. Martin kicks to Miller. 6 on the shot clock. And again, unable to change momentum here. Clarkson passes to Bryant. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Miller dishes to Martin. Another miss by Minnesota. Los Angeles leading by 8. Kobe kicks to Clarkson. Kevin Martin grabs the board.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
The offensive rebound. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
So difficult to get a shot off against this defense. They are really playing hard.
Yeah, they're playing hard, and they pride themselves on making it tough for their opponents.
lot of praise has been sent Kobe's way over the years, but perhaps one of the biggest I heard last season was when Grant Hill called him the toughest person he ever had to guard.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Minnesota, Martin out on the wing with Muhammad. Gorgie Dang is out there with Tayshaun Prince, and it's Miller in at the point guard position. Shot is blocked. Oh, and here comes Prince all alone. Inside, Bass, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And Clark, that may not seem too out of the ordinary, but you look at all the stars that Grant Hill faced during his career, and there are a lot of big names on that list.
Yeah, Hill certainly had a large collection of superstar wings to choose from, but it's hard to argue against this selection of Kobe Bryant.
Minnesota making a switch here. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Prince. Wiggins comes in for Muhammad. Levine's checked in for Kevin Martin. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Miller. Now here's Wiggins. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Levine. No good on the 3.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
KG, that's good. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Outside, Williams drills it from outside. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Timberwolves trail by 14. And the Timberwolves call time here. And as with any timeout at this part of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back onto the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical, it's been fast, it's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
Both teams will make substitutions. T, the pass to Rubio. Knocked loose. Here's Kobe. 8 points for him. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He was intent on running the offense through Kobe. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Williams with the ball. Guarded now by Rubio. Young's shot is off.
Well, for Ricky Rubio, it seems there's been a little disappointment in his development as a shooter, but still room for hope and optimism. The Timberwolves were much better with him on the floor. His overall impact on the game, still undervalued, but clearly impactful.
Now, here's Rubio. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. Rubio, the pass to T. A beautiful reverse layup.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Bryant tries in and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Kobe has been all sorts of trouble for him. He's got 8 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now, his outside stroke has looked really good today.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor. Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Here's Levine, guarded by Kobe. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Minnesota making a switch here. Tayshaun Prince is checked in for Garnett. Shabazz Muhammad comes in for Wiggins. Martin's checked in for Levine. And Miller's subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Shot clock at 6. Here's Miller. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Kelly. Williams dishes to Kobe. Off the screen. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
Okay, fans, that's the end of the first half. Your Lakers, 25. The Timberwolves, 13. Your Saints are in the event of emergency evacuation of
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, the magic touch with the ball. He just made great decisions, piling up the assists there in the first half, and really doing a nice job for his teammates.
You know, it isn't a very common occurrence, Steve. Typically, he's more likely to be on the receiving end of the pass, but so far, it's been the other way around here.
Kobe and Randall at the forward spots. Russell is out there with Clarkson, and it's Hibbert in at the center position. That's the Laker 5. Shot's good. 6 points for team.
Ricky Rubio, even from his days in Spain, has been known for his incredible court vision and playmaking ability. His knack for processing the game, for anticipating what's coming, and creating something out of nothing has been something that set him apart from a lot of guards. He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Here's Levine. He's guarded by Russell. And there's the pass to Wiggins. Here's Levine. The shot will not go.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Kept alive. Here's Hibbert. Misses in close. Timberwolves trail by 14. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And that one good from Clarkson. And Ricky Rubio steadily increasing his rate of assists season after season.
Yeah, and he's doing that while cutting his turnover rate down as well. But it's not just about numbers with Rubio. He's got a flair and flavor that he plays with, which is quite entertaining.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Zhang's checked in. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kev. Well, during that last break, I heard Flip Saunders addressing his team. He said to them, goal number 1 is to drive the lane and put pressure on them inside. That's where he wants their scoring to come from. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
And thanks for that story, Doris. The drive by Rubio. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
No good. Los Angeles leading by 18. Kobe attacking. Pass to Clarkson. Shoots the 3. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Kobe's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Well, the problem was clear last year with the Wolves and what they lacked. Interior defense.
Yep.
So many baskets. Clark giving up at the rim by him.
And in transition as well, Kevin. They were in the bottom 3 in points in the paint and fast break points against. Hard to win consistently with those numbers.
Now here's Hibbert. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
Point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
And good on the basket. Book it.
Very well executed pick to give them all kinds of space to get that one off.
Kobe kicks to Clarkson. Ryan in the post. Wiggins with the rebound.
And the defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle once he got inside the lane.
And it's Rubio penetrating. The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Well, you look back at a season ago, this is a club that made 78% of its shots from the free throw line, so very comfortable with that strike.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
For 3, Kobe. No good on that last second attempt there.
I'm a gangster, but y'all knew that. The big all-star, yeah, I had to do that. I keep a blue flag hanging up my back.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
There was a beautiful pass, nice, intelligent basketball. The execution was perfect, and that pass set up the open 3.
And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Martin out on the wing with Muhammad. Tayshaun Prince out there with T. And it's Miller in at the point. Now, here is Russell. Ryan in the post. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
You know, over the years, we've seen injuries bother the same people over the course of their careers, while other players seem to stay healthy. And it may be just genetic makeup. It could be off-season training, but it does seem that staying healthy can almost be considered a skill rather than just luck of the draw.
Minnesota making a switch. Garnett's checked in.
Always fun to watch Kobe setting other people up.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And the Timberwolves call time. Injury management, such a big part, Clark, of the game today. So many factors going to staying healthy in the NBA and all sports for that matter. How a player is built, how they train, how they play. And then there's that X factor, luck.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. I mean, we used to talk about the durability of what Russell Westbrook, a player who really hadn't missed a game since his high school days, and then all of a sudden a player crashes into his knee and he's out and has multiple repercussions from that. So as a player and even as a broadcaster, I like to say you've got to control what you can control.
Great look there, but off target. The Timberwolves shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. And that one's good. Wiggins. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Randall passes to Bryant. And there's the rejection. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for the Timberwolves. Bielitsa comes in for Kevin Garnett. Timeout called the Lakers.
You know, last year the Wolves proved they were competitive. No teams pushed them around. But in the Western Conference, being competitive isn't enough to get you to the playoffs.
That is good.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
Now, here is Miller. Outside, Martin. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Well, the Timberwolves had a losing record at 23-29 against the rest of the West. Steve, they weren't able to stay in playoff contention for too long.
Well, injuries were a part of that, but in general, this team is still missing a few pieces before they can climb that ladder out in the West.
Here's Wiggins, following the basket by Kobe Bryant.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for Los Angeles.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for Kobe Bryant. He just looked like an orchestrator out there, keeping his teammates involved, running to the open spots. I mean, he would constantly find them more often than not.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, and that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pekovic with a screen on Russell. Martin attacking. Miller outside. Shot to stop the run. Can't get it to go. And it's the Lakers the other way. Here's Clarkson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Prince comes in for Wiggins, and it's Muhammad in for Kevin Martin. Good on the second free throw. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And it's Miller penetrating. Hibbert with the block. And they'll keep possession. And that one's good. Pekovic. The Lakers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Kobe dishes to Russell. Ryan in the post. Oh, that's good.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle